guys, welcome to Just Julia. We are back in the apartment today and we're making something really special, a waffle cake. And as always, behind the lens we have the lovely Liz.
Hey guys.
That's my sister. For this recipe you're going to need 2 pints of strawberries, 2 pints of raspberries, about 1 liter of whipping cream, and about half a cup of icing sugar.
You will also need 500 grams of mascarpone cheese and about half a cup of raspberry jam. And to make things as easy as possible for us today, we're going to be using a waffle mix. But you know what? No one's going to even know. The first step in making your waffle cake is, of course, getting the waffles ready. So today we have our mix. We're going to be adding in our water. And it's actually a good idea to make this before. Make your waffles the day before, and then at the time of your party, you're going to be all ready to assemble your cake. I love waffles. I love waffles and I love pancakes. But I know someone who's not a fan of waffles, and she's behind the camera. Yeah, I actually really don't love waffles, but that's just the honest truth.
At breakfast buffets, I'm like, bacon, pancakes, waffles, eggs, and she's just like, can I just get the granola, please?
It's a healthy option, Jules. It's the way of the future.
And now it's time for waffle making. So today I'm going to be using a square waffle iron. You could definitely use a circular waffle iron. It doesn't really matter, whatever you have on hand. I borrowed this one from my friend Jill, so thanks, Jill. Ah, look at that waffle.
Perfect.
Damn, that looks good.
If that was whole wheat, I'd be into that.
Maybe I should make a healthy version of this cake.
Yeah, can you please?
I'll put some flax seeds in it, put some chia seeds in it, just like a whole bunch of seeds.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Now for the best part, the filling. We're going to be using a combination today of some mascarpone, a little bit of whipping cream, fresh berries, and some raspberry jam. So to get started, you're going to want to combine the mascarpone with some raspberry jam. And you might know this little guy from a very popular Italian recipe called tiramisu. You can find this in most Italian delis these days, but if you can't find it, you can use cream cheese and just add a little bit of extra icing sugar to sweeten it up a little bit. Now we're going to be adding our jam. I just noticed, Liz, that this spatula says my name on the side. Sharpie.
Oh really? Oh, and
Culinary
Sharpie?
school. Nerd alert! Don't steal my spatula.
Trying to be organized.
Okay, whipping cream. We're going to whip this whipping cream by hand because it's just a small amount, and you know what? Everyone needs a little workout in the day. So I have 1 liter of whipping cream, and to that I'm going to add some icing sugar. Now I don't want it to be too sweet, so I added I usually gauge the sweetness of the fruit. So this fruit's really nice and ripe, so I'm only going to use about like 1/4 cup of icing sugar. We're going to whisk this up. So the cream is all whipped and it's looking beautiful and fluffy. Now we're going to want to make sure that everything's tasting good. So you want to taste your cream. Perfect. And you also want to taste your mascarpone. Nice. Now we're going to fold the two together. So we're just going to add the whipping cream into the mascarpone.
What if you did like peaches and cream?
Yeah, peaches and cream would be really good actually.
Yeah.
The other combo I like a lot is peanut butter and chocolate. Like if you put a little bit of cocoa powder in the waffle mix, and then instead of using a jam, use a peanut butter to sweeten everything up. So good. Like if you're a Reese's person, that's your waffle cake right there. So this is going to make your job a whole lot easier when you're assembling this cake. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag and just cut the end off. But I do really recommend using a star tip, which is this guy right here, and that's going to create a really beautiful rosette effect. So it's going to look pretty. You're going to load up your piping bag, and then you're going to set this aside while you're getting your fruit ready. You have these beautiful strawberries. It's going to take the top off, and we're just going to slice these. Try to make them as thin as you can. These are going to go in between each layer of the waffles, and it's also going to be used at the top. It's a little bit of a decoration.
Can I have some strawberries? Thanks. No.
Fruit's all done, filling's all done, waffles are all done. Now it's time to assemble. So we have our icing in here. You're going to want to assemble this on the serving platter or pedestal, whatever that you're going to be eating it off of, because you're not going to be able to move it after. So we're going to start with a little bit of our icing at the bottom. That's just going to stabilize everything. And we're going to just layer the waffles. So you're going to do a waffle, you're going to do a circle of frosting, and in between each layer, you're going to add your sliced strawberries and raspberries. Some raspberries right in the center there. And this is going to be quite tall, so you don't have to make each layer too thick. I think, who should we give this to today, Liz? Who should we surprise with a waffle cake?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, we're both working tonight. Maybe we could think of somebody at the restaurant.
Lombardo's dessert special?
Yeah.
No. We should try to figure out if it's someone's birthday or something.
How good does that look?
Finishing touches on this waffle cake is going to be a few berries right on top. And then the best part about this whole cake is we're going to drizzle it with maple syrup.
It does look good, Julia.
So there you have it. Waffles combined with cake. What could be better? If you like what you see, subscribe down below. And as always, thanks for watching. So you can't laugh.
Go.
Okay.